Hi, my name is Miriam Halim. This is a presentation information security plan. Our classroom is Cyber 503, and we're in group 4. Uh, and it is for a CEO and Chief Executive of ACME. And the second page is outline, introduction, need for an ISP, goal of ISP, outline of the ISP, key policies for ACME's ISP, department involved in their roles, importance of governance and executive support, implementation roadmap, metrics for success, conclusion, and call to action. Thank you.
My name is Farhad Khorshidian. Introduction. What is an information security policy, ISP? An information security policy, ISP, is a list of rules that business use to keep their data and system safe from outside threats. It makes sure that private information stays safe and that only authorized people can access it. It also sets clear rules for how to handle security incidents. An ISP is a plan for keeping your businesses safe online, and it's an ongoing part of how you work and how your group is run. The importance of having a well-structured ISP is today's digital environment. An information security program that is well organized is necessary in today's digital world. Businesses need to protect their data and processes more than ever as cyber threats get smarter. By finding and dealing with risk before they get worse, a good ISP helps keep you from facing financial, reputation, and legal problems. In addition to security, it makes workers more aware of their surrounding and keeps business going, which help companies quickly recover from security incidents. Brief overview of ACME and why this ISP is critical. As ACME grows, it's very important that its digital process and private data are kept safe. A strong information security program ISP helps stop online threats, make sure rules are followed, and keeps customers' trust. ACME can stay ahead of the competition and keep running safely by carefully managing risk and promoting best practices for security. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anthony Quintero. I'm going to talk about why Acme needs an ISP. Acme needs an ISP to safeguard sensitive data such as client data and financial records. Without a clear and structured approach to protecting this information, there's a risk that data could be exposed, stolen, or lost. This could lead to financial and reputational damage to the company. As cyber threats evolve and become more sophisticated, Acme must have a proactive measure to defend its assets. A strong ISP helps ensure that Acme can quickly identify, block, and respond to security incidents, minimizing damage and avoiding costly breaches. An ISP helps ensure legal and regulatory compliance. Failing to comply with these laws can lead to severe penalties and loss of business credibility. Finally, an ISP is vital for maintaining operational continuity and trust. A well-structured ISP helps minimize downtime and ensures the business can recover quickly during an incident. An ISP is not just about protecting data, it's about keeping the business safe, compliant, and resilient. The goal of an ISP is to establish a comprehensive security framework covering all information security aspects from network defense to employee training. This ensures that Acme is prepared for most threats or risks that could arise. Another goal of the ISP is to define clear roles, responsibilities for data protection. This helps everyone in the organization know what to do to keep data safe and how to respond if a security issue arises. Security is a team effort, and everyone plays a role in protecting the company. It is important to foster a culture of security awareness and vigilance. Another core goal is to mitigate risks and prevent security breaches. This means identifying potential vulnerabilities early and implementing measures to reduce the likelihood of a breach. With a practice strategy, Acme can catch issues before they escalate into serious problems. Lastly, the ISP aims to ensure business continuity and minimize security incidents. If there is a natural disaster or cyber attack, the ISP is designed to minimize disruption to operations. If an incident does occur, the ISP will allow Acme to recover as quickly as possible. This is crucial for maintaining trust and avoiding costly long-term downtime.
So my name is Austin, and I was assigned as group leader for the group this term, and I'm going to be going over key policies in Acme's ISP. So the first policy is going to be access control. Who can access what data and systems? So essentially, this is going to be kind of like access control lists. We're going to go over concepts such as zero trust architecture, least privilege, things of that nature, just to kind of ensure that our employees and our coworkers only have access to things that they should have access to carry out their daily job functions and whatnot. Our second here is going to be data encryption. Familiarly defined as symmetrical and asymmetrical types of encryption, but that's also going to include data at rest or data in transit via SSL, things of that nature. We're looking at network security, so protecting Acme's digital infrastructure. And we are looking at incident response, so steps for handling breaches or cyber attacks. If we're going to have a SIEM or a SOAR, we're going to go along with that. So, triage analysts, or via SOAR, maybe ensuring that we have up-to-date playbooks, just so that people can access and respond to, cyber attacks pretty quickly. Employee conduct guidelines for personal handling of data and security. That's kind of self-explanatory there. Just making sure everybody's training is up to date and whatnot. And then data retention and disposal, secure data deletion process. And then following that, we're going to have departments involved in their roles. So the IT department implement and monitor security systems, network security. Think of like these are people you're going to have your SIEMs. They're going to ensure assets are returned whenever employees leave, things of that nature. Your HR department is going to be responsible for ensuring employee security training is done when it's supposed to be done, and that role-based access control is being installed appropriately. Legal compliance to ensure that the ISP complies with regulations. Just ensuring that we are following industry standards and industry regulations and we're not going to get in trouble for anything. And then here we're going to have, your operations and management. So the oversee and support the ISP implementation. None of this is going to happen without the support of the upper management. So they're going to be critical in ensuring the success of implementing this ISP. And then finance. So manage financial data protection, ensure data compliance. Just making sure that we're, again, following in regulations for that kind of data and that we're not leaking anything that we're not supposed to be leaking here. And then the security team, think about CERT, incident response, threat monitoring, and prevention. The security team and the IT department is going to kind of go hand in hand. So just making sure that responses are being done quickly to potential threats, isolating any incidents, recovery when necessary. And then from there, just kind of building like a training on future analysts to kind of go off of should anything like that happen again. So that's all I got, and thank you for listening, and thank you for working with, allow me to work with this group.
Thanks, Macaulay, for that presentation. I will be presenting the importance of governance and executive support. Governance and executive support are absolutely crucial when it comes to the success of AC and information security program. Without strong backing from leadership, even the most well-established security program can fall short. Executive buy-in is crucial to ensure resource and commitment to this program. Establishing accountability at the executive level is vital as well for this program. Regularly reviewing of the ISP effectiveness is important for this program. Executive leadership, setting the tone for security culture in the organization is one of the most important and final aspects of the program. When leadership emphasizes the importance of security and lead by example, whether it is following the best practice themselves or championing security initiated, employees are most likely to take the program seriously. This top-down approach helps focus the culture where everyone is vibrantly and engaged in the initiative of the security program. In short, without strong governance and executive support, an ISP can struggle to gain establishment in the organization. Executive leadership must not only provide the resources needed, but also actively engage with the program, regularly assess its success, and lead by example to enable the security continuity culture throughout this organization. Next is the roadmap of this program, how the ISP will be implemented. Now, the implementation of ANC Information Security Program follows a structured roadmap to ensure that it is effective, efficient, and adaptable to company involving need. Here is a breakdown of the phases. Phase one, the initiate assessment, which entails risks assessment, current infrastructure review, policy driving, and stakeholder review. Deployment, which entails training, infrastructure changes, and system upgrade. Ongoing monitoring and report. The final phase of this program is the continuous improvement, annual audit, and feedback loop. This involves conducting annual audit to assess the effectiveness of the program and identify any area for improvement. Feedback from employees, stakeholder, and external auditor will be gathered and incorporated to redefine the ISP and enforce all policies that will be established. By continuing reviewing and improving the security mission, ACNE ensure that it remains resilient.
Hello everyone, I will be covering metrics for success and summary. Fewer security incidents shows that we have a stronger security measure in place, which reduce breaches and cyber threats. High compliance rate confirms that the company meets all legal and regulatory requirements, helping us avoid lawful issue. When employees participate in training and awareness program, it improves our security culture. Audit results indicates how effective our security policies are through positive assessments, also reduce system downtime, which will help us limit disruption caused by security issue. It will also confirms our ensured business continuity. The success of information security plan is vital for protecting ACME's data and ensure operational security. Key performance metrics help measure how well the program works and promote ongoing improvement. By focusing on these key metrics, ACME can protect its assets, data, and future. Let's work together to ensure the company stays secure and successful. Our next step will be to implement the process and scheduling follow-up meetings to review progress and improvements. Thank you, everyone. Let's work together to make ACME secure and successful.